Case file number 4. A hole in the universe, 330 million light-years across. It should not exist. Astronomers call it the Great Nothing. Tonight I will show you the real map, where an entire region of the cosmos goes blank. In 1981, Robert Kirshner's team measured distances to galaxies, one by one, in the constellation Boötes. Galaxies are social. They gather in clusters and filaments, strung across the universe like cities along invisible highways. So, when the team plotted their map, they expected crowds. Instead, the chart came back with a gap. They assumed a mistake. They checked the instruments. They measured again. The hole was real, and it was enormous. 330 million light-years wide. 3,000 Milky Ways, placed side by side, would fit across it. By the average density of the universe, a region that size should contain about 2,000 galaxies. Astronomers kept searching. By 1987, 8 galaxies. By 1997, about 60. And then, almost nothing more. This is the actual survey map. Every point of light is a galaxy. And here, the points simply stop. 60 galaxies, where 2,000 should shine. That is not a thin neighborhood. That is a missing one. One astronomer put it simply. If our galaxy sat at the center of this void, the night sky would look empty. We would not have discovered a single other galaxy until the 1960s. No Andromeda. No neighbors. Just black. So, the question became unavoidable. What empties a region of space 300 million light-years wide? The universe began dense and nearly uniform. Every void starts as a slightly thin patch, slowly drained by the gravity around it. Matter flows outward, pulled toward the walls and filaments. Over billions of years, thin patches become empty ones. But there is a problem. The Boötes void may be too large for the age of the universe. Voids grow slowly. In 13.8 billion years, ordinary growth struggles to carve a hole this size. So cosmologists proposed a stranger idea. The Great Nothing may be a merger. Smaller voids colliding and joining. Like soap bubbles fusing in a sink, small voids merged into one vast silence. There is support for this. The few galaxies inside the void line up in a rough tube through its middle. Exactly what you would expect if old void walls had dissolved, leaving their galaxies stranded like debris lines. But this is an argument, not an answer. No one has proven how the Great Nothing formed. And a void this deep leaves fingerprints. It bends passing light, and chills the cosmic background behind it. For a while, some even asked the forbidden question. Could a region this empty be artificial? The idea was never science, but it spread because the numbers feel wrong. Nature rarely leaves rooms this clean. The honest answer is stranger than aliens. The void is not empty. It is full of something we cannot see. Dark matter threads through it. Dark energy stretches it wider every second. The nothing is made of the universe's dominant ingredients. And the galaxies that do live there are strange in their own way. Young, blue, still forming stars in isolation. Each one grew up alone, without collisions, without neighbors. Cosmic hermits, evolving in a silence we can barely imagine. Astronomers now use voids like this as laboratories, testing dark energy against the emptiest places that exist. The Great Nothing has become a measuring stick for the force that will decide how the universe ends. And still, 40 years after Kirshner's map, its origin has no final answer. The hole simply waits. The file stays open. New surveys are mapping the void's edges, hunting for the galaxies that should have been. Next time, the planet that may be hiding at the edge of our solar system. If tonight left questions, subscribe. This is Kelvin Zero. The universe is cold. We keep watch anyway.